So it's summer, and I thought there's no better movie to watch than Teen Beach Movie. I mean, let's be honest. It has a beach, it's set in the summer, and we're currently in summer, so yeah, okay, that wasn't funny. So I haven't watched this movie since I was like 12 years old, and to be honest, when I did watch it, I kind of liked it. I actually really like all of them. I like most of the Teen Beach movies. So, see, when this came out, it was like during the golden age of Disney, so if you didn't live through it, you really don't know about it, because really, I did, and that's why I love pretty much like every Disney Channel movie to an extent. Like, I know most of them suck, but this movie in particular is better than most of them. Okay, let's just be honest here. Like, I'm gonna flame this movie because there's a lot of stupid things in it. It's very cringy, but the soundtrack is really good. Like, it's really good, which most of the Disney movies have good soundtracks. So, yeah. But this one was so good that I bought the entire album on my iPod. Oh my god, I should not be admitting that. So basically, this movie has like a lot of good actors in it, which now looking back at it, I kind of understand why this movie was one of the most watched Disney Channel movies of like all time. You had Ross Lynch, Maya Mitchell. I like Maya Mitchell. You had Bertram, and you had Jordan Fisher, which I didn't know him until like Fortnite because he played a lot of Fortnite. Plus, he's kind of majestic. If we're being honest here, he's kind of majestic. Okay. So to get right to it, Brady and Mackenzie are two main characters trying to surf and enjoy life right before, I guess, summer ends. Right? I mean, they don't really give a clear month, but I'm sure it's June or July. Now, yeah, like I said, this movie is pretty cringe, like a majority of it. But you gotta look at the good things. The plot isn't awful, okay? I mean, they kind of set it up within the first like 4 minutes, but it's not awful, It could be worse. Also, can we just look at this poster? Wet Side Story. Okay. So, Mackenzie doesn't really like the movie for some reason. I guess it's not really that cool.
They come out of the water and their hair is totally dry. The girls never surf as well as the boys, and they sing for no reason. I mentioned that one again, because even the second time, I don't get why.
So Mac really has to tell a secret to Brady. Basically, she's going away to like some private school. That happens sometimes, I guess.
Okay, all right. Mac, what does she mean by leaving tomorrow?
Brady, as of tomorrow, my niece will be attending the exclusive, overpriced, and, did I mention exclusive, Dunwich Preparatory Academy.
I'm pretty sure there's like 3 other Disney movies with this exact same plot, with the whole girls going off to school. He doesn't want her to go. Same thing. Or maybe I saw that on like Riverdale or something. I don't know. It's something like that. So Brady and Mac finally decide on one final wave. Mac wants to do one big wave before she has to leave for the airport, which I didn't know people do that. Apparently that's like a normal thing. You're supposed to go surfing like a 40-foot wave before you leave to go to the airport to a private school. Apparently that's a new thing. I don't know. Don't ask me. So Brady tries to save Mac. Both fall into the wave, which then transports them into Wet Side Story. And then we finally get to the worst part about this movie. The characters, like a lot of the beach characters, are pretty awful. But it's a Disney movie, so it really shouldn't matter. So we meet Tanner and Giggles, who are probably the worst characters in this movie by far. Not only is it the music they perform, they're also really awful characters. So actually, I wouldn't even say it's awful. It's just majority of the lines they say is borderline cringe, and I can't.
Of course not. I'd want to join you too. So, hey, no, I've never seen a chick quite like you.
Oh, whatever, I'm just complaining. So they go into this like hookah looking lounge, and they figure out that actually that they're changing the movie, and by doing that they're not going to be able to get home because they have to take the wave home, but it won't happen unless the storm happens. But that won't happen also because Tanner and this other girl won't get together, and if that doesn't happen, then nothing ever happens and they're stuck there. So yeah, you're welcome. I saved you like an hour and a half. I don't know if it's me, but I kind of like this soundtrack. I don't know if it's weird. I was a kid and I loved the soundtrack, but this stuff isn't awful. I'd say like the musical scenes is probably the best of the movie, honestly. So after they're all dancing and everything, Brady gets invited to go to some burger joint, while Mac gets invited to an all-girls sleepover, which is awesome. I can't wait to find out more about that. Also, I forgot to mention, there's like some crazy scientists that's like on the island. It's kind of stupid. Like, they look really stupid. I just can't believe my boy Bertram's in there, dude. Like, that's pretty cool. I like seeing him in other things besides like, TikTok or Cameo. So that's pretty cool. So after the whole like sleepover and everything, it's pretty apparent that Tanner likes Mac. So Brady and Mackenzie get a plan to get Layla and Tanner to meet each other on the beach. And for once in this movie, it actually works. I still don't really understand the whole stigma between the biker and surfer thing. Like, it's kind of stupid if we're being honest. But like I said, it's a Disney movie. I'm hating on the kids show. I don't care. I kind of forgot to mention those evil scientist dudes. Yeah, they took Mac and Brady. And they're holding a ray gun at Mac. It looks like a ray gun. Is it a ray gun? I don't really know, but it kind of looks like it. So once everyone realizes this, Layla and Tanner kind of unite the bikers and surfers. So we're finally getting to like the final act of the movie. The bikers and surfers, they rush them, go and untie Mac and Brady, and finally, we're like almost done with the movie. Very, very close, but just a tad bit left, okay? So of course, we get to the very sad moment of this movie. They have to say goodbye to Wet Side Story. Not West Side, Wet Side. And, it's very sad. I mean, not really for me, because I'm kind of excited to get out of this, but you know what I mean. So they spawn back in the wave, and they're back in their own universe, or world, or whatever. And they realize no time passed, no nothing. So they're just exact same as they were before they left. And of course, what we all knew, Mac was not going to go to that private school. She changes her mind, and boom. There you go. And that's it. Teen Beach Movie came out July 19th, 2013. So it's almost been 11 years since then, which is crazy. That means I was like 9. Damn, I'm kind of old.